Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Muhammad Ali here again, and today I want to talk about this thing, this little thing right here, my newest accomplishment. But first, I want to recommend you two things. You know, I like books, right? I think books are a great way to get better in life, and everything you do. A lot of people train their physique, the body, but they forgot a little bit about the mind, which is the most important thing. If your body is strong but your mind's weak, your body's not gonna respond when you have to respond. So I believe in my mind. I believe that you gotta try everything you can to be stronger. You don't have to go through a hard life to. The other day, one girl asked me, like, she texted me and she said, "Hey, Muhammad, I'm not Brazilian. Um, I live in Europe, and I don't struggle. I never had to struggle in my life to do anything. So do you think I can still be high level in something?" And I was like, "Yeah, of course you can. Just if you can get stronger without starve or having somebody killed on your family. You don't need a rough environment to be strong. You just have to first know what you want, have like a definite purpose, and then work hard to get it, man. Don't give up when it gets hard, and it's gonna get hard regardless of what you're doing. It's gonna get hard. So I think books are a great way for you to understand that and believe that, because every good person, everybody who deserves to be admired, they went through hard times. That's what I believe. Regardless if you're poor, rich, or whatever, you have to work hard to get what you want. If it's a good thing, it's gonna be hard. So that's the first thing I want to say. I love books. That's the main reason I love books. I can read and pick people's minds to put it here and learn from them. And use their experience in my favor. So I don't have to make the same mistakes they made. So here's a nice book from Chuck. I don't know how to say his name. Chuck Highland, I think. And there is a chapter in this book with my story, my lifetime story. So it's a good thing. I think you should get a lot of jiu-jitsu people in here, and I think you're gonna like this one. The second one is this, man. David Goggins. A lot of people been talking about this guy. I watch him in Joe Rogan. So if you're not sure about the book, you should watch Joe Rogan's podcast with this guy, David Goggins. I can leave it in the description below. And then you watch the video. If you like that, like I did, you can just purchase the book or the audiobook. Some people say the audiobook is great, but I decided to get the hard book. I like books like this. It's a great story, man. Great story. Great way to do more. Be more productive. Because sometimes we think we do a lot. Sometimes we think we do a lot. And there are a lot of people out there doing a lot. And when we listen to their stories, or when we understand their mindset, oh my God, I don't do shit. I gotta start working. So that was a great thing. Reading this guy, I was like, man, I gotta start working more, doing more stuff. Using my time, my 24 hours in a better way. So that's it. Let me talk about this, man. The Fight to Win belt. Now I'm the super heavyweight champion in Fight to Win. And I have to say, man, I always wanted to do Fight to Win. I see my teammates and a lot of people doing fight to win. But back in the day, I was stuck in ACB contract, so I couldn't do it. I love ACB too, don't get me wrong. But I never did Fight to Win till now, So then Seth was always cool with me. I went to few tournaments. I was always coaching DJ over there, and it was always cool. So now I fought a guy that I've been fighting since purple belt, Max Jimenez, which is a great guy. He always motivated me a lot because back in the day he was the best guy in my division in purple belt. He was great. He was winning everything. He won Abu Dhabi, Brazilian Nationals. and I didn't even have money to fight Brazilian nationals. I never did Brazilian nationals, which is crazy, right? It was in my city, but I never had money to do that. Or when I had money, I was working. I remember that I used to work on the weekends. Anyway, selling stuff on the traffic light, selling water, crazy stuff. But anyways, I fought Max 6 times now. And man, competition is great, man. It's a great opportunity for you to challenge yourself. The last time I lost to Max was in New York Pro a few months ago. Right after Worlds, and then I went there and lost to this guy, you know. He took me down with a kataguruma, you know, which is a fireman's carry, right? And he couldn't score, but he almost got my back, you know. He got a lot of advantage by doing that, and he beat me by like 7 advantages. It was bad, it was embarrassing. And then I fought him again in World Series of Grappling, and now I fought him in Fight to Win. And it was cool, man, because I was able to throw him with a fireman's carry, you know. So it was a good thing in my mind, because I kept watching the video that I lost. I was like, oh my God, man, like this throw is pretty bad. I remember that Jared Dopp threw me like that one time too. And I always wanted to learn that thing, but I don't know, man, for some reason I thought my body, because I'm tall or whatever, I wouldn't be able to do it, you know. Lately, reading this guy, man, for the last 2 months, and listen to what he says, I was like, man, let me forget about that. Let me just try. Let me do 500 reps every week and see how it gets, you know. And then I started doing, man. I started doing. It was bad at first, and then it became okay. And then I tried and practice, didn't work, you know. And then I came back, practiced a little more, got better. And eventually I was able to hit in the tournament, you know, against a high-level guy. So yeah, man, like my thing is that, like, don't limit yourself. Don't limit yourself. If you're a heavy guy, you can stretch. You can get flexible, 100%. You know, you can be fast. If you're a weak guy, you can get strong. You know, just stop complaining and do it. You know, because a lot of people complain for 10 years. But you've been training for 10 years complaining about the same thing. Let's imagine if you was doing something instead of being complaining. In 10 years, man, you can get mad strong, man. You can get stronger. You know, so that's my mindset. I kept using this excuse with me for 10 years, and then one day I was like, man, let me just try. You know, let me just try. I tried and worked. You know, so it was only my mind limiting myself and my results and everything. Now talking about my performance, I forgot to say that. Yeah, and then I was able to throw him twice. Now he attempted to take me down with a collar drag. I don't know how to say that takedown. And I was able to kind of get in the half guard and choke him out, you know. I've been doing a lot of these chokes, man. Lately I've been teaching on my seminars, you know. And in my mind I was like, man, I never choke anybody in tournaments. Why should I teach that in seminars, you know? But that's something that I believe so hard on my heart that is super strong, super powerful, even though I wasn't doing tournaments anymore. And then, man, it happened. You know, I went to Chewy, I teach these things, I've been teaching that on seminars, and it's crazy, man. How can you make like a huge difference just by using your wrist in the proper position, you know, in order to choke somebody? Yeah, I'm happy, man. I was able to, you know, choke him out with the position I've been telling people to do, you know, which is a great thing. The air, man, in New Mexico is super dry. It was hard. And the altitude is a big deal, man. Like, if you're ever going to compete somewhere that's high, man, go few days before, man. Because I got there 2 days before, and it wasn't enough. My lungs are hurting bad. Like, people thought I was like faking, but it was bad, pretty bad. And yeah, luckily it was bad for Max too, you know, because otherwise it would be ugly, you know. So yeah, man, one more video. It's still weird for me to speak English, you know, in public. It's kind of crazy. I'm learning, I'm getting used to it, but yeah, it's gonna take a little bit. But yeah, man, thank you very much. This weekend is gonna happen the BJJ Stars. I don't know if you know about that because media are not talking about that so much. It's a great tournament, man, in Brazil, which is gonna have Marcos Bochecha, Leandro Lor, Herbert Santos, João Gabriel, Nicolas Menegali, even Tererê is doing that. You know, Paddy Chumbo, a lot of old school guys. Man, so many good people. My both teammates, Tim Spriggs and DJ Jackson, they both doing it. DJ is fighting Isaac Baez and Tim is fighting Patrick Gaudio, you know. So it's going to be great. I'm super excited for this tournament. I'm happy, man. I'm happy about the belt. The belt's pretty beautiful, man. It looks so nice. I want to thank Seth too, you know, all Missy too, all Fight to Win crew, man. It was hard for them a little bit because they lost all their athletes. You know, everybody was fighting ACB, but they kept doing it. You know, they believed it, and I appreciate people who don't quit, man. You know, who don't quit. Now they're doing great. You know, everywhere, all over the world. Now they're doing Japan too. They're trying to go down to Brazil. You know, so it's a good thing, man. Good people. I like them. They don't give up. They don't quit. They work hard, and I just appreciate it, man. Good stuff. Good moment to live in Jiu-Jitsu, you know. And that's it, man. Let me know what you think. Let me know who you think is going to win the BJJ Stars tomorrow. And that's it, man. Leave your questions here, man. I need your questions. I need your questions. You know, because it's harder for me to sit here and talk about what I want to talk. You know, because sometimes what I want to talk is not what you need to listen. It's not what you want to listen, because my struggles now are different than your struggles in white belt, blue belt, you know, because I'm not there anymore. So you have to ask me so I can, oh my God, what did I do when I had that problem, you know? And I think that's going to be the best way to help you guys. I see you next video. I think that's going to be kind of long, but anyways, see y'all. Peace.